Hello and welcome back to Gross. And yeah, I've actually received a number of comments from the developer as well, and they have been extremely helpful. Let me just tell you real quick, there is no sprint. If you want to read the story, by the way, probably best to pause the video and actually read that. I'm not going to read it for you right now, but yeah, I just want to talk about the gameplay here. So, as I said, there is no sprint in the game. Basically, the thing that you've got to realize is that this is very much a case of movement speed is affected by your weight limits. So, in other words, if I were to have, 4 guns, and rather large guns at that, then you're probably going to be moving pretty slowly, right? Yeah, that's how it works. However, you can also do a wonderful thing here with this amazing rifle. So what you can do is you can actually use a different ammo type. So you can see here, you can switch between high explosive ammo, which the developer explained to me is for single targets only, or basically for, like boss enemies and stuff like that, for really, really difficult opponents. And then you have full metal jacket, and the full metal jacket ammo has high penetration values. And so I am very intrigued by this. I would love to be able to use this. So that's what I'm going to try to do in this next level. So apart from that, we do have, what do we have here? Okay, yeah, that's on 1, actually. I don't want that to be on 1, so I'm just going to change this. What do we have here? Oh, we have incendiary ammo for the shotgun. I actually have no idea what is good. That's the thing. We've not tried incendiary ammo, so I think I might try that. Let me just switch over here. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to just put my shotgun on here and put this on here, and we're going to use full metal jacket, and then we're going to use incendiary ammo with our shotgun, and we'll see how that does. I think that's going to be kind of cool. But yeah, so apparently there is no sprint. I actually thought there was in the first level because I was moving around really quickly, but that was because I only had very small amounts of, well, I had a pistol, right? I had a pistol to start with, and then I had a shotgun, and that was basically it. So very lightweight, and then in one of the previous levels, I had just a shotgun. So, of course, I was moving around really fast, right? Anyway, we're going to be playing on hard difficulty once again. I personally feel like that seems like a nice level of difficulty, in my opinion, at least. Maybe it's a little bit difficult as time goes on. I mean, it is difficult for me right now. I am taking damage from my RV, of course. The RV is taking a lot of damage right there. Anyway, I have 1,000. Okay, we have 1,000 to start with, so let me see what I can do. Alright, so we're just going to basically do the same thing that we've done most of the time. I'm going to just build around the RV, just trying to maximize the the bottleneck kind of mazing that we can get on here, and then hopefully we'll be good. So let's do something like this. I think that seems pretty nice because we're going to funnel them all over here. And what I'm going to try to do as time goes on, obviously what I'm going to try is, oh, wait a minute, there is actually an ATM over here as well. Oh, okay, wait a minute. ATMs automatically collect nearby cash. If your pockets are full, you can also walk up to them during combat and make a deposit. Some money is lost in the process though. Aha! Right, okay, so that's going to be extremely interesting for us. Okay, so let me actually just see how much an ATM is. Where's the ATM? Where is it? There it is. 500! Oh! Okay, I'm not going to be able to afford that right now. I'd rather complete my maze or do the maze a little bit more heavily, and we'll see how it goes. Because for me, wait a minute. Do they want me to? Okay, they want me to do it. All right, I'm gonna have to get rid of these barricades. Unfortunately, I kind of wanted to go for the mazing, but no, they want to teach me about this. That's fine. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna build this roundabout here because this is pretty much where I assume I'm gonna be getting a lot of my kills in the future. So we're gonna build that roundabout there, and there we go. Okay, so now we can actually start the combat. All right, here we go. Technically, I could have sold this actually, but you can see here that I can now deposit. I can deposit money and all that wonderful stuff. I have no idea where the enemies are going to come from, by the way, so this is going to be a little problematic. Oh, hello, we've got some drones in the air there. I actually wonder whether those drones are indeed enemies. Not entirely sure. Okay, never mind. Hello. Okay, good damage. Good damage. Actually, really good damage from the full metal jacket. I'm actually kind of surprised that it does so much because, you know, obviously with the explosive round, it's going to be pretty damaging, right? It's going to be pretty damaging. Anyway, we've got some wonderful penetration values here as well from this. So I'm very much looking forward to using it. Oh, incendiary is nice. Oh, I like it. All right, that's great. Look at that. We can do some nice work with this. Boom. Because basically what incendiary is going to do is it's going to make it so that I don't even need... Oh, look. The drones are stealing my stuff. Are you serious? Get out of here. Are they actually stealing my stuff, or are the drones actually just picking it up for my ATM? I actually have no idea. To be honest, I think they're actually stealing my stuff right now, which is pretty bad. Oh well, never mind. Hopefully I'm going to be okay here. This guy looks to be a bit armored. Whoa, okay. Got to be a bit careful here. Okay, so yeah, these drones are actually picking up my money... and before I can even pick it up, so I'm gonna have to do something about that, I guess. I don't even know what I can do about that, to be honest, because I have 115 now. Yeah, I guess the ATM is gonna be the main thing. So I cannot shoot these drones out of the sky either, as far as I'm aware, so that's obviously gonna be a pretty big deal. Anyway, so the ATM, as you can see, will pick up cash. The range is 3.5 meters. Okay, so the best thing that I can do, as you can see, you can actually take a look at the range on the mini-map over there in the top left. You can see it's not a very large radius. So that might be a bit problematic for us, but anyway, let's just do a little bit of something here. We're just going to build some stuff, and that's it. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to wait a little bit longer before we actually kill enemies. Because obviously if I kill them right next to the ATM, then my, you know, then the cash is just going to be picked up really quickly. But of course, at the moment, don't really have the ability to, you know, wait to kill them because my ATM is all the way out here in comparison to being close to the zombies. And the radius is very small. So that's the reason why we kind of need more barricades, better barricades. And we just need to kind of get them into a much better situation here. Now, the enemy, of course, is going to be very difficult for us to deal with no machine gun turrets at all. So I'm actually thinking that what I should have done at the very beginning is actually just build... I'm going to actually throw one of my grenades here. Okay, there we go. That actually destroyed a bunch. Now we can just take care of these guys as well. But yeah, what I should have done was probably build a machine gun turret right next to the RV, because I think that actually would make more difference in comparison to just building barricades and things like that. Because if you have a machine gun turret right here, it's basically gonna do all the work for me, and it's gonna finish off wounded opponents, and it's actually gonna take people on. So I'm thinking that maybe what I want to do is actually restart at this point. I'm actually thinking that maybe we'll... You know what? Can I restart? Yeah, restart level. Okay, I'm really pleased that there is a restart button. Okay, so we're just going to restart because, in my opinion, barricades probably not the best way to go here. Alright, so I'm going to go with the exact same loadout that I had before, and we're just going to be going for incendiary. I actually think incendiary is very fun to use, so we're going to go for that. And I think we're going to stay with high explosive, actually, because if I use shotgun with the incendiary, I don't really need penetrating rounds, but it's nice to know that there is a high penetration value for the sniper rifle, and you never know whether there's going to be a boss. Maybe there'll be a boss or something like that, and I would like to be able to counter that if at all possible. So anyway, let's start, and let me see. So I need to build an ATM straight away, but I'm not sure whether I really want to do that just yet. I think I might build one here, like so, and then can I sell it? Yeah, I can actually sell it. Okay, great. So it's basically just letting you know that you do have the ATM. All right. Well, that's absolutely fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something like this, where we're just going to build machine gun turrets like so. And we're going to build another one over here, I guess. I mean, technically we should have two on either side. Yeah, let's just do that then. I'll just build two on either side. And we'll go for... I'm just going to change the positioning of this thing. Just going to build it round about here. I think that seems pretty good. And is this relatively the same? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. All right, so that's what we're going to do. And this is going to be better in my opinion, because this will give me the opportunity to now run around quite fast. I'm actually wondering, is there bunny hopping? It feels faster when I'm actually jumping diagonally. I'm not entirely sure, but it feels faster. I'm not sure. Is there bunny hopping? I don't think so, surely, right? Oh well. Whatever the case, doesn't really matter, because now we have a slightly, in my opinion, a slightly better setup here. This should be a lot easier, but of course the drones that are going to try and loot my stuff, they're going to be annoying. Yes, they're going to be very annoying, so I will hopefully be able to prevent them from picking up my cash. Okay, there we go. Try and avoid damage as best we can, but yeah, you can see here that look at what's going on now. So these zombies are obviously going to get hit by my machine gun turrets. They're going to drop money, and if I stay close to my RV, this is actually going to work out real nice. Haha, hilariously enough, the zombies are smart enough to actually avoid the machine gun turrets for a little bit of the time. So some of the time they'll actually try to avoid them in the widest possible angle, so that they can actually go around them and minimize the amount of damage that they're taking. That seems to be the case, at least, because you can see here that this particular zombie, one's running from here, they actually ran to the front of the RV, where that's the least amount of damage that they can take, which is pretty amazing for them to do that. Anyway, there you go. I actually maximized the amount of money that I made now as well. Unfortunately, we still, you know, don't have enough to be able to purchase another one of these machine gun turrets. So we're just going to go on to the next round, and then we'll see what we can do. Now, I'm very, very interested to see whether, maybe, as I say, maybe what I should do is just concentrate on one particular side. Because what I could have done, technically, was I could have built a bunch of machine gun turrets on one side, and that might have made more sense than anything else. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Also, I could potentially just go here, just shoot these guys with my high explosive rounds, get a bunch of cash, get a bunch of, you know, multipliers and stuff like that. Because bear in mind that, oh, I can't actually go by here, and the cash is actually beyond the barrier. Okay, yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Oh, well, never mind. Love the ragdolls, by the way. Yeah, they are always fun. I love ragdolls in games like this. Well, technically, in games like, well, any games. Yes, any games. I very much appreciate that. Oh, what is this guy? This guy seems a bit armored. Okay, never mind. Alright, so he's gone. Can I... Yes, I picked up all my cash. Take that, drones. Get out of here. Alright, so yeah. This is actually working a little bit better for cash than the incendiary shotgun. I'm not sure whether that makes a difference. Maybe it makes a difference me shooting without using my scope or something like that. Maybe it gives me like a skill bonus or something like that. I don't know. But it's kind of nice to see. And no, you better not. Oh, they took my cash. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, they are very quick, aren't they? They are very, very quick. It's fine. I'm being a little bit too audacious here, you know. I'm actually deciding to go out there and try to, you know, steal stuff, try to, you know, kill people fast. Anyway, we're just going to build another machine gun turret right there, and then we can start the next wave. Yeah, so I actually would really love if we could destroy these drones, but obviously that's the whole difficulty of the level, you know. That is the whole difficulty of the level. Can I actually destroy them? Oh, I can actually... What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Get out of here, drone. I can actually destroy them. Oh, and I can actually take all the money that they've stolen from me too. Okay, I had no idea that that was the case. Fantastic. Okay, I love it. I love it. And because we have the explosive rounds, I think that is making a huge difference. I don't think I would have been able to destroy them with the shotgun, because I think you saw me try to shoot the drone earlier in the episode with the incendiary rounds, and it actually didn't do anything. I think it did 0 damage or something like that, because it literally, of course, is going to do 0 damage. Drones don't have skin, of course, and incendiary ammo is probably going to be better against biological units in comparison to being good against mechanical. So, of course, that's going to be the case. Anyway, it seems like it's actually working out rather nicely for us, and that means that I can actually destroy these drones when I see them in the air. So this one, for example, you can see here that I can actually shoot that guy. Maybe we'll be able to shoot him at some point in the near future. We've got a bunch of enemies around here, but that's absolutely fine, because look at the cash. so much cash. Can I destroy this? Yes, I can. Can we actually destroy it? Ah, it went way too far now. It went way too far. Oh well, never mind. I think they're actually trying to get away as well. Hilariously enough. There we go. Yeah, that's what you get. There we are. Wonderful, wonderful. That is exactly what we want to see. We can actually take back our money from the drones with the use of the sniper rifle's explosive rounds. Very nice to see that. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna need to do something about this now. So I don't even know whether these machine gun turrets are can I actually even place them here? I think I can probably place them here, but I kind of want to get them running into the center here. So I think we're just gonna do not sure. I'm not actually sure right now. I guess we'll just do something like this. Yeah, we'll do something like this, I guess. I can't do anything on this side, but I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens. Technically, I could have upgraded something, of course. We explored the upgrade system in the previous episode, and we found out that it's actually amazing. It's actually very good. So I will definitely be doing that soon enough. We got more drones. There we go. Take out that guy. And we can actually take out this one as well. I actually wonder what the respawn rate on the drones actually is. It takes 4 shots to actually take them down, which is pretty good. And apparently we are getting the police drones after us now, because I've obviously destroyed a lot of the other kinds of drones, which is hilarious. Okay, I like it, I like it. Okay, so that basically means that if you are aggressive towards the people that are trying to steal your cash, because let's face it, it's probably the government, isn't it? Then they're obviously going to be after you in some way or another. And that's actually really cool. Actually having that ability is going to actually... Oh, wow. Okay. I don't even know whether I wanted to do this, to be honest. This is much more difficult than I anticipated. Okay, here we go. Take them down. Thank you. No witnesses. Okay, I'm going to have to switch to my shotgun. Nice. More incendiary, more incendiary. Okay, we got more of these guys. I think I'm just going to leave the drones alive for now, because I can pretty easily, well, I mean, to be fair, I can actually destroy the drones later on if I need to. So, for example, let's say that they're, you know, let's say that they've stolen a huge amount of my stuff and we want to get it back. Oh, never mind. Apparently these guys want to murder me. Oh, never mind. Okay, the wave actually ended. That's super funny. All right, so are there actually any anti-air? Can I actually use the sniper turret to destroy these guys as well? I'm actually not entirely sure. I mean, we do have the missile turret, but I obviously can't see that right now. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, what about the flamethrower? The flamethrower might actually be kind of useful. I'm thinking that maybe what we want to do is just build some barricades right now, because what we want to try is we want to try to do something like this. So I'm thinking that maybe what we'll do is we'll sell this machine gun turret. Let's just put a bunch of barricades around here. Then we're forcing all of them to kind of run this way, and that's going to get all of these turrets firing at them, which is really, really nice. So I'm hopeful that maybe we can do that. Also, I'm thinking that maybe we just want to sell these machine gun turrets and then just lead them all the way around with barricades, I guess. I guess we could kind of do that now that we have sort of survived the first sort of section of the game, or of the wave, shall we say. We can hopefully do something like this. So we're just going to move around like that, and there we go. Okay, so obviously zombies are still not close enough to this particular section of machine gun turrets, but that should be okay. At least I hope so. We're going to start upgrading some of our people as well as we go forward. Are the police actually going to come after me again, or is it just like on a wave by wave basis? I'm not entirely sure, because I have 2.5 stars right now. I'm actually not entirely sure what that means. I guess that's my score rating, because it is going down, as you can see. So I'm going to assume that maybe I can do a little bit better with that. I can also change to buckshot and incendiary anytime, by the way. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it's so satisfying to use the shotgun. It really is. Alright, okay, not too bad, not too bad. We were actually doing quite nicely right there. Feel like, are the stars actually my wanted level? Because it's all the way down at 1 star right now, so I'm not entirely sure. I assume that's my wanted level, potentially? I don't even know. Oh well, I guess we'll try it out. So in the next wave, because I'm pretty sure that these drones actually stole some of my money, so we're going to see whether we can maybe do something about that. Anyway, let's just get these barricades up and running, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to get, I think, probably another MG right here, and then we'll start upgrading stuff. We'll probably put another one round about here too, and then we'll start upgrading, and then we'll be pretty good then. I think we'll be pretty good. As you can see, my RV has actually taken a lot of damage. I can only assume that that is because of the explosive zombies that are now starting to come in, so I kind of need to prevent the zombies from even entering this area. So that's going to be kind of a thing, isn't it? Anyway, technically what I should have done right here is make a barricade maze, which is what I was attempting to do actually, at least initially, before I changed my strategy. But yeah, technically what it would have been good to do is make the barricade maze so that it would be a little bit further away from the RV, and it would have enough time for the machine gun turrets to actually fire twice over. So basically making it so that if you can direct the zombies in a certain direction, you're then going to have the ability to direct them into your machine gun turrets multiple times. That's generally the way to go if you're trying to maximize damage in tower defense games, if you don't know. But you know, generally that's kind of like the standard. You know, you want to try and put them in the place that the machine guns or whatever kind of turret you have is going to have the most value. And as it stands right now, I think my machine gun turrets are actually okay. They seem to be firing quite nicely, surprisingly, so I'm pretty happy with how they are right now. But obviously they could always be better, you know. And it seems like things are not going too badly. I'm getting shot in the face, well, not shot in the face, but thrown in the face by these incredible axe throwers. They should join the circus or something. And wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah. Hello. Okay, stun grenade. Right, so I was actually thinking about destroying one of the drones right there, but obviously they took a very quick exit. Let's just say that. They took a very, very quick exit. Okay, so last machine gun turret, and then we're going to upgrade, I don't even know which one to upgrade really. I think we'll just upgrade this one, and we'll just give it a bunch of damage. A bunch of damage, he says, as he's able to only upgrade it once. Yes, wonderful, isn't it? Anyway, okay, so obviously if I don't really care about cash right now, I could pretty much be doing a lot of damage to the zombies before they even get to me. But I kind of do care about it. You know what? I'm going to destroy one of these. Let's see if it drops a bunch of cash. Yeah, wow, it actually dropped a lot of cash right there. 294, actually over, wow, yeah. 250 or so. Technically, that's what you could do. You could kind of allow the drones to pick up your money, and then you could destroy them later on in the game when they have a significant amount in their coffers. And then you would technically be able to, you know, just get a big payday at that exact moment when you need it. Might be kind of fun. Maybe that's a strategy that you could use. I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, these guys are being a bit irritating, so I could technically destroy that one. Or both. Or both. You know, why not? Why not destroy both? Oh, my base was destroyed. Alright, yeah, so my base was destroyed, unfortunately, but I was doing pretty well up until that point. Okay, so I think I can do better, alright? I think I can do better. So, as you can see, unlike buckshot, incendiary shot has no stopping power, but I think actually incendiary might even be the way to go, to be honest. So, let's actually see. Okay. I'm not going to show you the first couple of waves here. I'm just going to go through the first 7 or so waves, and you don't have to be with me for that because obviously you've seen them already. But I'm thinking we're probably going to have a slightly easier time of things here potentially, and also maybe I should take a new weapon. Let's actually just take a quick look here. So you can see here that there's a movement penalty associated with it as well. Okay, so let's take the Patriot. Why not? Let's see what's going on with this. Gonna use Reaper ammo because that does more damage with headshots. Alright, so I thought, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna restart the recording right here because I kind of wanted to show you. I'm a bit proud of this actually because I can't believe I didn't actually realize this before. And yeah, if you can take a look at the barricades right now and what I've actually done with the barricades, you'll see a stark difference to this time in comparison to the previous time. I was not looking at the environment closely enough, and I was thinking very one-dimensionally, and now all of a sudden things are so much better, so much more efficient, so much easier to defend. It's actually crazy. Just thinking about that now. What I did before was terrible, absolutely awful. But now look at us. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh yes, now we are cooking with gas in comparison. Because as it stands right now, we can basically stand here in this bottleneck, and I can pretty much just go boom, boom, boom with every single kind of shot that I have, whether that's a shotgun, whether that's an assault rifle, whether that's whatever, and it's gonna do good damage. And I'm also going to be able to pick up pick up cash a lot easier as well. So I can basically just stand here, I can get good amounts of kills, I can get good score multiplier, and I can pretty much just relax. I can relax and sit back a little bit more than I was before, and you can see exactly why. I'm going to show you a little bit more after this particular wave, and then you're going to see exactly what I have done to achieve this. It is pretty simple, actually. If you just take a look around the level, that's something that I should really recommend you do as well, because then you can avoid looking like an idiot like I just did. And yes, basically there are natural choke points in the area, in the level, and if you just block those off, and if you take a look at the minimap a little bit closer and just, you know, kind of have a bit more awareness of your surroundings, you're gonna be in a great position. You're gonna have a great time. And I just, as I say, I am kicking myself over that now, because I just think, how idiotic of me not to see that before. But there you go. Anyway, I will show you now. So, okay, you remember how it was before, right? I basically just built around the RV like a complete amateur. Really, really bad. And you know me, I actually really like tower defense. I'm a person that actually likes tower defense, and I am not too bad at them, hilariously enough. I mean, sometimes, it depends. Anyway, point is, these barricades right here, I built these. I blocked off this area. As you can see on the minimap, it literally changes the path so that the enemies have to go this way. Of course, I mean, really, you know, this is the best possible way that you can go with them, because it's going to extend the duration at which they take to go all the way around, right? It's going to take them a huge amount of time to go all the way around. Then I have blocked off this area here as well by the police station. And then I started building another wall along here as well, and that has now extended outward into this, which is actually kind of incredible, because now what we can do is we can basically just build whatever we want. We can build a machine gun turret, we can build a bunch of, you know, whatever, basically, you know, flamethrowers, anything we want along this particular level here. And we've got like, what, 5 spaces here, and I can pretty much build anything. So I can build a flamethrower if I like, I can build a sniper rifle. Obviously, sniper rifle's probably not going to be that useful for us right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to upgrade some more. So we're just going to get the last attacks per second upgrade right there. And I think maybe we'll just get the range upgrade too. I might as well get the range upgrade and just max it out. And there you go. Okay, so there we go. We've now completely maxed out this particular machine gun turret. And that is pretty much it. Yeah, I'm not doing too badly, hilariously enough, because as I say, I can pretty much now just stand here, and I can snipe if I want to. Obviously, we can snipe if we want to, you know. But generally, every single enemy that you're gonna see coming in on this level is going to have to go through this bottleneck, and you can see just how effective this is. Because I mean, just look at my machine gun right now. It is just cutting people down. Obviously, it's going to let a couple of people through because I don't have any other turrets. I only have one turret. I actually didn't have any turrets up until wave 5, I believe. I wasn't actually focusing on turrets at all. I literally just focused on building the maze and defeating all the enemies myself. And hilariously enough, I actually wouldn't have taken any damage on the RV at all if I hadn't been a bit of an idiot and tried to kill the drones. Because I actually tried to kill the drones, and that actually ended up taking my attention away from actually defending against the zombies, and then the zombies were able to get through, and they, as you can see, dealt a little bit of damage to the RV. Nothing too dramatic, but it would have been avoided completely if I had just focused on the zombies, and that's it. So, you know, it is possible to complete a level without taking any damage on the RV, of course, as you might expect. But you obviously need to be a little bit more aware of things. As I say, awareness seems to be the name of the game here. We need to make sure that we take a look at the level and know exactly what kind of things we can take advantage of in it, because otherwise you're going to get, you know, the previous attempt. You're going to get those results, and no one wants those results, right? Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing alright. Not too bad. And we can pretty much just, as I say, just kind of relax pretty much. We can just relax. We can shoot as many people as we want to right here. or as many zombies, should we say. And I also have the ability to switch weapons as well. I've tried out the Reaper ammo, by the way. The Reaper ammo is actually pretty fun. If I switch to it now, I have full metal jacket at the moment. Let me just switch to the Reaper ammo real fast. And it's actually pretty cool because you get headshots with this thing. And it does a lot. As you can see, it does a lot of damage. It's doing 114 damage per shot. You can actually kill enemies in 2 shots with that. If you get headshots, that is. I'm obviously a little bit unsure as how to use it from the hip as I'm using it here. But yeah, you know, you can get used to it and then you'll be a lot better at it in due time. But yeah, as you can see, look at that, 114 damage headshots with Reaper ammo. And you can bear in mind, it has 30 shots and it fires really, really quickly. So of course it's going to be a lot easier. And oh, look at this guy. He actually managed to make it past. Wow. Who would have expected that? Not me. Anyway, let me see if I can maybe build something else. I'm probably going to try and build... technically, we can build a fan, by the way. The fan is a slowing tower, and that's actually pretty awesome, because as you can see, the fan slows down everything in the area it's pointing at. So technically, what I could do is I could build a fan probably around about here. Yeah, as you can see, look at this. And it actually allows you to rotate it as well. So, for example, let's say that I wanted to... technically, I could place it here. I could place it here, but that's not really going to do the business. Yeah, that's not really going to do what I want it to do. So we're just going to go for another MG here, and I'm just going to upgrade this thing. Going to get some more damage on it, and that's it. There we go. That's all I can really afford, unfortunately. But that's going to be easily enough for us to get some wonderful defenses. And yeah, now there's all that left to be done, basically, is just for me to get the enemies to come in here. And I think my machine gun turrets should actually be able to handle themselves. Technically, I could have built an ATM instead of this secondary machine gun turret, but you can see here exactly why I didn't do that, because I kind of want to have a bit more of a hands-off approach. Technically, you don't have to do that, obviously. I mean, I can just wait here and just kill anyone that comes by, as you can see. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple for us to do that. Technically, what I could do, actually, which might even be better, is just wait here with the shotgun and incendiary bullets, and then just shoot with that, because it's actually not going to do a massive amount of damage. Obviously, the incendiary is not going to do a lot, but it's going to weaken the enemy enough for my turrets to actually finish it off most of the time. So I'm thinking maybe that's going to be a better idea. Are these firemen actually, are they actually immune to fire? I mean, that's the thing. I don't know. Are they immune to incendiary ammo because they have the, you know, the fire suits on and stuff like that? I don't know. No, I don't think they are. But that would be kind of an interesting attribute. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so yes. Otherwise, as you can see, they're literally just... they're just falling apart. There's nothing that they can do about this. And even the incendiary ammo, once it lights them, I think it pretty much finishes them off as long as I hit them with most of the pellets, and as long as they're low enough in HP. Alright, yeah, as you can see, I was actually being a little bit audacious there. I was trying to actually destroy the drones that have stolen my stuff. And I thought, hey, this seems like a pretty good time to do that, because it's a pretty late, it's pretty late in the level. And you can see here, I actually have no more space. Yeah, I have no more space in my wallet, which is really, really unfortunate. That's the reason why you probably want to get an ATM as well, because if you have an ATM, you can actually deposit a little bit of money in it, and then you're going to be able to pick up more from the ground. So that's going to make a huge difference to you. Anyway, once again, we're just going to be upgrading this all the way. There we go. Another 528 upgrade. And then technically what we could do now is literally just get, well, I could get another machine gun turret right here. I could basically build another another 2 over here. And I think I'll do that. Why not? Why not? I mean, it seems kind of fun to do so. And let's just get it upgraded as much as I possibly can. And we've only got 2 more waves to go. Now, theoretically, what I could do now is, because I don't really need the cash, although to be fair, cash actually does provide you with additional score. So if you're going for a high score, or if you want to be high on the leaderboard, then it is very important to pick up this cash. But if you don't care about it, and you only care about completing the game, or you just want to play through the level and just have fun or whatever, and you don't really want to deal with the score or anything like that, then technically what you could do is you could literally just stand at one of the spawns of the zombies with your wonderful high explosive sniper rifle, which, by the way, is extremely fun to use. Definitely a firm favorite of mine at the moment. You know, it's funny to say that, really, because generally I don't really get along with sniper rifles that much, dependent on the game, of course. But I'm very much enjoying this one. And yeah, apart from that, obviously the shotgun is very, very powerful and useful too. But yeah, I technically don't need to do anything. I could technically just stand here and pick up loot. What I would actually like to see, I'm not sure whether this is obviously what is going to be intended by the developer or anything like that, because maybe they have a vision for what actually, you know, needs to be done, or what, you know, the gameplay loop in general. Maybe, you know, maybe they have a particular thing in mind for it. But I would actually like to see a multiplier for turret kills, because obviously, let's say that you're someone that doesn't really have a lot of fun shooting things that often, you know. Let's say that you want to be a little bit more hands-off and you want to focus on turret damage more often. And if you want to focus on turret damage, then, well, you don't really have that many ways to gain multiplier, because I don't know whether you've noticed so far, but whenever I've been going out of my barricades here and going far away from my base, I always manage to get a significant amount of multipliers. For example, Lone Wolf, kills, Rampage, Super Puzzle in regards to the sniper rifle, of course, and a bunch of others that are really only possible to get if you go outside of the barricades and actually don't allow your turrets to kill anything. So I'm actually wondering whether there could be a turret multiplier added, because for me personally, I'd like to be, I don't know, I'd like to be rewarded for every single bit of gameplay that I do, no matter whether it's upgrading a turret or going out and fighting or anything like that, because generally I feel like the fighting in the game is actually super fun. It doesn't need to be, you know, it doesn't need to be the only way that you can gain multiplier, in my opinion. But obviously this is, again, just very much dependent on what the developer wants to do, because maybe they have as I say, maybe they have a specific thing in mind for the gameplay loop itself. And maybe, you know, having a multiplier for turrets is going to be counterintuitive to that, because let's face it, if there is a turret multiplier, let's say, I don't know, what is it going to be called? I don't know. Machinery or something, I don't know, machine power or something, I don't know. Anyway, point is, let's say that there's a multiplier like that, you're not going to leave your base, are you? You're probably not going to leave your base, and you might even be able to get an extremely high score by doing that. And so that's the reason why they probably don't want to have a multiplier for it, because it's just going to be too simple, I guess, for people to get high scores. But I don't know. I mean, look at this. Look at what's happening right now. What I'm actually going to do right here is I'm just going to sit back and I'm just going to see whether my turrets can actually win the day. I think they will be able to. There's only 3 of them, but they are highly upgraded. Every single one of them is highly upgraded. I'm actually going to be shooting these drones. Oh, that one's actually full right now. Okay, I'm going to shoot that one down. I'm going to shoot this one down too, because I'm not a big fan of them stealing my cash right now. So I'm just going to go out here just to take a little bit of money. Obviously, building an ATM would avoid all of this problem. So technically, you know, I'd recommend building an ATM if you don't want the drones to steal your stuff. But you can see here that my drones are actually, my turrets are actually capable of destroying pretty much every single enemy that comes our way. And look at the amount of money that I can pick up here as well. But bear in mind, this is a very low multiplier. I have a very low multiplier right now because I'm not shooting anything, you see? So I'm going to assume that that is on purpose, of course, because they want you to actually go out. You know, they want to put you into harm's way. Because while I haven't died in the game yet, in regards to my HP getting to 0, I expect that to be a lot more difficult later on down the line, and putting you into more dangerous situations, of course. But I've had a 3 times multiplier before, just by going outside and shooting some stuff with my sniper rifle, for example. That kind of thing really makes a big difference. You can see here I'm now at 2 times multiplier, as I was at 1.5 before. And you can see here, if I just get a couple more kills, I'm now at 3 times multiplier, you know, and it's going to be going even further up as I kill more things. And I don't really need the assistance of my turrets to be able to kill all these enemies. Obviously the sniper rifle is very strong, but you can see here, look at this, 3.85 multiplier. And any single money that I pick up now is going to be extremely lucrative for us. From a score-based perspective, as well as from a money-based perspective. I actually don't even know whether it increases the money that you gain. But doesn't really matter, because we have 800 right now, and I'm not going to actually be able to spend it anyway, so yeah. But I can pretty much just go out here once again, and look at this. I've got a 4 times multiplier right now. 4 times multiplier just by shooting a couple of people. I can actually destroy this drone here. Oh, get back here. No, you, see, never mind. Never mind. All right, so there you go. As you can see, my previous record was really bad, as you can see. I mean, well, it wasn't terrible, but I did die, so obviously that was pretty awful. But my particular, I'm only on normal. I thought it was on hard. What? I thought I changed it to hard. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely could have done it on hard. Okay, wait a minute. I'm actually going to go to the next little stage here because I want to see what happens. Anyway, I'm just going to show you the little story here just so you can pause the video if you want to read it. Otherwise, we're going to just take a quick look because I'm pretty sure I had it on hard. Yeah, we did. Look at that. We did have it on hard. Okay, that's kind of strange. Oh, well, never mind. Maybe normal is the only thing that we can currently do. I'm not entirely sure until the game releases, potentially. I don't know. But, or maybe, wait a minute. Normal is not saying the difficulty. Maybe it's more a case of normal mode instead of like endless mode or some other mode that might actually be coming up in the future. But now we have a grenade launcher unlocked, which is actually pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm actually loving this game. As I say, I absolutely love this game. Can't wait until it comes out. If you want to check it out, there is a link in the description. And yeah, highly recommended. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.